be honest, I was a little bit hesitant to react to this song, Lucifer by SHINee. For the fact that Lucifer ain't really got a good lord, I'm not gonna lie. At the end of this video, I'm gonna have to, you feel me, holy water myself. But y'all say it's one of the biggest songs by SHINee, so I had to give my boys a chance. Hopefully, they're not talking about what I think they're talking about. Hopefully, there's a good ending to this story. But I'm gonna leave that up to the video. Make sure y'all like, comment, and subscribe. Hey, it's club music. Look it. Hey. All I'm gonna say is do not doubt SHINee. Come on now. I doubt it because again, I didn't really want to listen to no song about Lucifer. You feel me? Like, what can you really say that's good about it? You know? But the more that I listen to the lyrics, the more I start to understand. He literally said, with your angelic face, you say that you're the reason for me living as you type of vibes. But really, she is like Lucifer. You feel me? Now, I don't know if y'all believe in God. I don't know if y'all believe in the Bible. I don't know if y'all, understand this. But I do believe it dates way back then. There was women back then that literally, what they wanted to do was make sure they knock you off your grind. What they wanted to do is make sure that you failed. What they wanted to do is use their sexiness and their appeal to make you lustful, and sleep with them so they can tell the king and they can just, it's a wrap. You feel me? So, them talking about this, now, I understand. Especially as an idol, there's women, nowadays y'all see it. There's women out there that their job is literally to find the most successful, most money, and bring them down. Be careful about them women. Not just women, there's also men. You feel me? But obviously it's a boy group, they talking about women type of stuff, so, woo! Okay. This is her words to him. That's why there's no color. Robotronic. They like since the energy was off. People started to leave their life. Come on. Is they not talking the truth? Look at today. I'm gonna be your pastor. I'm gonna be your preacher. Can I get an amen? Amen. Literally was saying, this woman makes me feel like she the only one that could fill my heart. And I realized, I sensed the energy was bad. I smelt it in her breath. Ooh, what's that? Ooh, you feel me? Really, that was holy water I was spraying in her mouth. That vibes. But the people around me started to disappear. This ain't no regular when you get in a relationship, you stop hitting up your friends. It's not one of those. It's one of those, they got with her, the homies knew. That's a wrap. It's a bad deal. It's not a good woman for you. And people just started to get removed and isolated because we talking about Lucifer, or we just talking about a woman with these intentions that are not good. What's his goal? It's to kill, steal, to destroy you. His goal is literally to isolate you and separate you, for one, from God, and from two, from anything that's good in your life that goes against what he's trying to sneak in and do to you. Not only that, you don't really have that much power or control. Usually it's all in your head. That's how he works. But bro, they was on to something at a very young age, and to make a song like this in the industry to be one of the biggest songs, it's crazy. Because this is not what the industry want to hear. Jung-Hoo could sing! Come on, Mino. I want to say though, I'm listening to Taemin, I'm listening to Jung-Hoo, and I'm gonna be honest, when both of their parts come in, I'm trying to decipher who's who. How do y'all know the difference between Jung-Hoo and Taemin? You feel me? Taemin. Like they sound very similar. Am I wrong? Is my ear, do I need to get them checked? You feel me? Clear out the earwax, which I did recently, but maybe there's still something deep in there, Jung-Hoo, his range, there's no limit. Above and below, there's no limit to his range. Taemin sounds similar, so it's like I can say the same thing about him. So I'm trying to figure out what's the difference. Key and Onu, I'm still learning. Mino, we understand he the main rapper. I think he probably the only real rapper, And he kind of sound like Mino from a different group. If y'all know, y'all know. You feel me? But like the part that you see where there is like the gray lyrics or whatever, I feel like that's the woman, that's the Lucifer or whatever speaking to them, telling them what they want to hear. Like, I'll feel you completely, but guess what? You ain't going to be able to leave me. You going to feel empty. You really not going to have nobody around you. It's good. Y'all see the spirit. See the spirit around them. Hey. Hey. For my Koreans out there, I know you watching. I love y'all, man, so much. I'll be there soon. I'll be in Korea, and I want to meet a lot of y'all. But I wanted to say, can we check out their hairstyles? Is this what y'all was into back then? You feel me? And what is like the new hairstyle now? Like what is women in Korea liking now? Because these hairstyles was crazy. You feel me? He had, I don't know if you want to call it the mullet, the mop. I don't know. It covered everything. Then this bro had a mohawk. But like he had a skin, zero, straight bald shave with the best shaver in the world on the sides. Like right here was warm, right here was freezing. You know, and then we got one, his hair just messy and it looked kind of like a Lion King type of vibes. And another one, you know, he was a little classy with it. You know, but is this what y'all was into? If y'all into this now, I'll go get me a little, you feel me, a little sideways or the mohawk. Which one would look good on me? Let me know. I don't know about that one.
천사 같은 얼굴로 나를 사는 이유라 말하고 너를 처음 봤을 때 짧은 순간 멈춰버렸지 누가 마치 내 심장을 꺾인 채 놓지 않는 것처럼 아직까지도 너는 그렇게 내 맘을 따따따따따따 빠져놓고 네가 없으면 내 맘이 따타버리게 만든다 나를 복독하던다면 사랑도 묶인 채 미래도 묶인 채 커질 수 없는 내 자유로 너와 같이 나는 사랑 얘기들 나랑 같은 것을 바라보는 나 우리 더 이상은 완벽해질 수 없다고 느꼈을 때 너만 쳐다봐 너는 또 나를 원해 나만 바라보 모든 게 희어져 조금씩 잘못된 것 같아 이상한 너 나를 둔 사람들
His deep voice is crazy. Look at, let's check out the outfits. They got pads on their legs, you feel me? Just in case they get hurt or they gotta do a little bit of sliding or you feel me? I don't know, but check fit. You fit check, you know? Not only that, they got the skinnies on with the high stiletto. Like, hey, back then, they had that. Oh, you feel me? I don't cuss, but they got that on. Not only that, if y'all look in the back, you see the cars. Now, I don't know if they flexing the cars that they had. You feel me? Letting them know they got paid, they got money. Or if we're talking about in terms of this song, we're talking about Lucifer, and maybe, you feel me, he gonna try to give you everything that you want and desire, but you gonna lose your soul. You gonna lose everything else. You feel me? You gonna lose your life, literally, you know? And what I mean by that is like, that's what Lucifer does. He just start removing people. You start moving things that fill your cup up, that the Lord put in your life. Then you just feel empty. Then you start running around in circles type of vibe. So it's crazy that they made a song like this and that it went viral and went crazy because they're really speaking some real stuff, you know. Not only that, I'm going to be honest, because I'm new to the game, help me out with knowing who is who. I know Taemin, he the Mohawk, not Mohawk, one side. We know who that is. The middle guy, I feel like is the main guy of the group. I'm getting mixed up Ki Onu and Jung Kyun. Help me out, y'all. I think that's Jung Kyun, the main guy. That's Jung Kyun. I know by his voice. Jamino! I can't believe Koreans like this. It's like global music. apron, crop top. I'm not gonna lie, that was way better than I even expected. I appreciate y'all for sending that to me because I thought it was gonna be something way different. I'm gonna be honest with y'all. But again, I cannot doubt SHINee. You know, not only that, getting to know these artists, you feel me, and just their skill set and seeing them shine throughout the video was so beautiful. The lyrics was crazy because how real is that today? And we see that everywhere in our world today, and we saw that way back then. So they was really a group that stood tall on what they believed in, and they was not afraid to speak it and preach it. Come on now, I'm gonna need y'all to come on, continue to hit me up with more songs by them, and let me know. I may miss out on who's who, but that's the journey, and I love it. Make sure y'all subscribe.